Cold calling versus warm calling. Quick reminder, cold calling is reaching out to prospective customers who have never interacted with your company, while warm calling is when you reach out to customers who have had some sort of interaction, such as downloading a white paper. The main difference in the approach is that with warm calling, you can typically refer to the activity itself as opposed to making an educated guess about what will resonate with the customer. This is where customer segmentation is key, as you can make assumptions about what the resonating points would be for the customer based on what other similar customers have indicated. In most cases, when you attempt your call, it will go to voicemail. Either the customer is busy with a meeting or another task, or they simply don't answer calls from numbers that they don't recognize. The goal of your voicemail is to provide a concise reason for why you are calling, as well as an indication that you will try again soon. Most of the time, customers will not respond to your voicemail, but it's important to build up touch points and add context so that way you can effectively turn your cold calling into warm calling. Use the same principles for email subject lines for your voicemail. If you can't capture your customer's attention in the first 5 to 10 seconds, chances are they will not listen to the rest of the voicemail. There will be times when the customer picks up and directly asks, "Why are you calling?" instead of waiting for your pitch. Do not panic if the customer takes you off script, and be truthful about the purpose of your call. If it's a warm lead, mention the specific activity that triggered your outreach. If it's a cold lead, indicate that you have helped other companies in the same industry solve XYZ or do ABC better. One of the most important things to do when outbound calling is to have a clean and crisp elevator pitch. You're often catching the customer in the middle of their workday, so if you stumble through your first couple sentences, you've already lost their attention. Within the first 3 seconds, the customer should know who you are and where you are calling from, why you are calling them, and what value you can provide. It can be helpful to rehearse your elevator pitch with colleagues, friends, or even yourself via recording to build confidence and perfect your delivery. Rarely will you get a customer that is fully engaged on the first call. They are often busy with other things or perhaps expecting another call and just so happen to answer yours. The most common objection is, "I'm not interested," or "I'm too busy right now." Rather than give up at "I'm not interested," mention that you have worked with similar companies and offer to send a follow-up email with case studies or other relevant information. You don't need to sell anything on this first call, but you do want to capture their attention and set the expectation for follow-up contacts in the near future. If you get "I'm too busy," ask if there would be a better time to call back. If the customer doesn't provide a specific time, offer a suggested time and probe for understanding. Let's take a look at some demonstrations from Ross and Christine on the right way and the wrong way to do cold calling.
Outbound prospecting takes a lot of different forms, but the most common is working the phones. A lifetime of practice can go into making successful sales calls, but with a few helpful tips, you can start setting meetings like the pros. Warm calling is the practice of calling a prospect who's expressed mild interest, even as small as downloading a white paper or clicking an ad. One crucial element for a salesperson to master is straddling the fine line between preparedness and invasiveness. Calling a prospect and telling them your product can help their company with very specific examples is great. However, knowing their entire life story can be creepy.
Hey, so I saw you clicked on one of our ads the other day, so naturally I went to your Venmo account, and I gotta ask you, what were you sending Sharon Jones with that peach emoji, huh?
Stop contacting me.
Okay, you know what, I'll try again tomorrow. Have a great evening.
Hello?
Hey Sam, I'm Christine with Bravado. I'd love to talk briefly about our software to help your business hit revenue targets this year.
A lot of the principles of cold calling are the same principles for warm calling, but one element of cold calling is absolutely crucial. Get to the point fast. You don't know how much time you have, and the prospect wasn't expecting to be called, so be respectful of their time.
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
Fine, I guess.
Yeah, so basically we've got this product, right? And actually, you know what? I'm getting a little ahead of myself. My name is Ross, and are you familiar with the Battle of Normandy?
Hello?
Hi there, this is Christine. I don't want to waste your time. I work for a business called Bravado, and our software can help your company boost revenue by up to 20%. Got a minute to chat?
Yeah, sure thing.
A voicemail should be quick, concise, and prepare the prospect for a future call. You aren't trying to cover your entire pitch, just warming up the customer and letting them know you'll be in touch.
What up? You know who it is. Give me a ring back when you get a chance. Peace. God, I hope they know who it is.
Hi there, this is Christine. I'm just calling from Bravado about helping your company boost productivity. I'll call you back on Tuesday, or you can reach me at 555-8523. Thanks for your time.
Don't cold call without a mastery of your elevator pitch. If you call me and you can't effectively explain your value proposition in the first 15 seconds, I'm gonna hang up.
So essentially the product does a ton of different things, right? And what are those things? Great question. You could read the site or you could ask me. The problem with asking me is I don't know per se. I mean, we're a startup, right? We're moving fast, we're breaking stuff. And we've got some like customer testimonials and we raised a ton of money. So I mean, you tell me if it works, right? The answer is yes, it works.
Our company makes salespeople happier by giving salespeople the tools they need to succeed and connecting qualified candidates to amazing jobs.
That sounds amazing.
Objection handling is one of the most crucial skills for any salesperson to master. Understanding how to effectively allay concerns is what distinguishes an SDR that sets a lot of meetings with one that doesn't. Above all, you've got to prepare for some of the most common objections so you never skip a beat, providing a reasonable response for each concern instead of stumbling over your words.
So help me understand here. You don't have purchasing authority.
No.
Well, I object. I object, Your Honor. Hearsay! Erroneous! Tell me you're lying to me. Are you lying to me?
I don't think I'm the right person to talk to.
I understand that you don't have purchasing authority. That's completely fine, and I appreciate the heads up. While we're on the line, though, do you know who I should be talking to instead?
Yeah, sure. I can refer you to my boss.
As an SDR, one of your most crucial tasks is to not waste your AE's time. Setting a meeting means nothing if it's with the wrong person, so get as much information as you can to give your AE a full understanding of the opportunity. Stay curious and keep asking questions.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Shannon! I have an awesome prospect on the phone. Her name's Magda. Yeah, Magda at magdalene.com. Is that your personal? It's her personal email. You just hit her up. All right, cool. Yeah,